Welcome back, guys. It is April 3rd on Century Farms. I took all of April 2nd to finish up cleaning up the yard, getting everything organized, and working on a little bit of equipment. Forgot to put my tools away again. And trying to get everything figured out. I struggled a little bit. I fed pigs what I had left of the food. So they're not showing any food in their bunker, but they do have food. Um, Sold a bunch of silage bales to get my $50,000 that I currently have. And I ran into a problem with the um, TMR mixture that I had purchased. It didn't take bales, it only took loose product. So I ended up having to switch that out and move a bunch of supplies around to get this to work right. Everything's said and done. I have it all figured out. This has a very small capacity as far as raw materials, so I can only mix so much at a time. That said, it's now time to get the mowers out and do the mowing of field. Just want to check and make sure everything's good here. pH value is going to be bad because I didn't lime it before I did the yeah. Before I did the planting. Should have, but I didn't, so I'm going to deal with that. But we need to get our mower out, get that going, and keep moving here because we've got a lot to get done in a very short amount of time because FS22 does come out in a few weeks, actually about a week and a half now. But I want to get this series kind of wrapped up before then if I can, as far as recording goes, because I would like to just dump all the recording that I have into a series of videos real quick so I can get it all cleaned up before FS25 comes out. Because I will be switching to FS25 as soon as it does arrive. Just like everybody else in the county will be, I'm sure. But I want to get this all done and get it taken care of so I don't have to mess with trying to finish up series and getting it all straightened out and everything. But I'm not just going to abandon this series because it's been moving pretty slow. I'm going to try and jump up the speed of the series and get as many episodes as I can recorded before FS25 comes out, and then I'll finish up as FS25 is out to get the last episodes out. So that's it. I did have a few problems with other items that I've straightened out. Most of the stuff did not change the outcome of the game at all. It was just little cosmetic things that were causing problems and just overall being annoying. So, but we need to get the grass mowed, get that baled, and I think I'm going to put them into silage bales so I can go ahead and keep my silage production working. And it's one of those things that I really, really, really need to keep doing because it's going to make my life a lot easier to be able to sell silage bales at that kind of value. For the moment, I am going to keep the $50,000 I have until I can start selling some cheese, which I got to go check on that later. But I need to get some money built up so I have operating capital in addition to money going towards the loan. And right now, I don't have that. I'm going to keep my eyes out for contracts that I can do that's going to help. I'm going to keep my eyes out for getting more going. I'm waiting to see if the cows have calves. That's one of the big ones. And then the sheep should be having calves, lambs also. So I'm hoping both of those kick out so I don't have to buy more members of the herd. And then we there. And hopefully this will finally get moving a little bit so we can make some headways on this series because I feel like I'm just dragging my heels and I don't like that. So everything's up to date, good to go. We're actually back working now, getting production done. I have sped up the time scale to 5 times just to make that edge of productions and getting things going and trying to keep a production schedule going. Because, like I said, it's been moving too slow and I'm getting frustrated with it. So I need to try and kick this up. going to try and do what I can with what the equipment I have now that I have a decent selection of equipment. I need to keep steady on not borrowing any new equipment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get lined up here and I'm going to turn this loose with Carrie. She's going to go ahead and take over mowing. And then I am going to get the windrower out and windrow it all into... No, don't go crooked. I'm going to windrow everything that I can into rows that I can pick up with the baler while she's doing that, because I can do that with the small Massey. First, I need to go check on the sheep pen, though. Make sure what's going on there. So, yes, I'm running super speed because I'm tired of running at baby speed. So, and our little gardens are growing well, so that'll be some product, too, that we can sell. That is going to be something that I'm going to have to figure out exactly what sells, what we have to sell it, that sort of thing. Hopefully it'll be sold at just the basic sell points, so I don't have to run it all over the country. Other than that, yeah, we just need to keep progressing. Doing good, and then I stumbled a little bit with the computer resets and things like that, and I see my steering is still too sensitive. Arg. But anyway, it's just one of those things. I've got to get it figured out, got to get all this organized, and really clamp down on getting productions going. I'm also looking at leasing another field to give me just that additional edge that I can have to produce product. In fact, it might be that cornfield right there that the guy has not taken care of yet. I might approach him and see if I can get that cornfield from him to lease. So it's just one of those things. I need to get as much going as I possibly can as far as productions. This loan paid off. Otherwise, it's going to take me forever to pay it off. It's going to take a big chunk anyway, but we might be able to get somewhere with it. So it's just the fact I've got to get it going. Pretty soon the loan interest is going to eat me alive again. And they've stopped taking the loan interest and putting it back towards the loan. So it's just, yeah, lots and lots of stuff. Plenty of water, plenty of food. So you're good to go. Can I put any... let's see. There's the horses. I can put a little bit of oats in, and I'm just going to lift it in right here. Normally I wouldn't do this, but I'm going to. Keys. Just going to set this close enough that it'll kind of feed itself. Okay, so it did feed them some oats, so they should be gaining health really fast now that I've actually have some oats in there. So, put this up and see if it takes more. As I see, it's not completely... It's not going. But I'm going to leave that sit close enough that it'll automatically fill itself, because that'll keep me from running down here every day trying to get everything organized. And the apples... Where's my production point? Here. There it is. Okay, so we have 4,900 liters of apples in there. Having this one. 4,900. So I'm going to go into the apple trees and start putting out production so I can turn that into apple juice. And I need to get more stuff out here again and get more manure and things down here too. And jump for joy, evidently. Okay, so I've got that one on spawning. I want this one on spawning. And it'll start putting out pallets of apples. So that's another thing that I need to work towards is getting those apples out of here. So, open up this. Get that open. And get our pallet lifter here again. Because the pallets I'm going to try and stack and get them all into one pile. I thought the apple pallets were a lot smaller, what they are, but they're not. They're full-size pallets, so 100-point turn later, I might get this little tractor turned around. There we go. Get this hooked up. These apples moved. They're going to keep pumping out apples now that they're going, and I can keep my eyes on this too. So let's go ahead and I can't see. These apple trees are showing me exactly what I don't need. Get lower. Lower you down. Thank you. Scoop up this one, and then I'm going to stack other apples on this pallet. Slow down so I can move without. Stack these. Take one load over instead of 6. Come on, line up. Here you go. It's not that hard. You can do it. Put you down. Not lined up where you're supposed to be. Here you go. Settle down now. And see if I can do this without having to figure out how to strap them down. I'm gonna have to probably drive a little more carefully. Go. Okay, now on the tractor. This up and see if we can get them over there. Strap on that, so I'm gonna have to carefully. Hot rodding. Get this over to the apple production, get our juice made, and start producing there too. So everything's starting to come together. It's just that we've got to keep going and going. I think it's over here where production acceptance is. Yeah, it's over here. So, take one. Nope. You took more than one. Awesome. Let me over top of you. Out. You want to climb on everything, but you won't step over something. Open a door. You. Out of here. Like, get in the stupid thing. Frustrating, frustrating, frustrating. It's very frustrating. Okay. Now, super strength. Off. Thank you. To save. Turn that on, and it's going to start producing apple juice. And the maple syrup is on. That's going to be doing that too. Gardens are running good. So they're making salads. Okay, we're good to go. Alright, let's go get the rest of the apples. Get them over here so they start making apple juice. I don't remember what kind of price I get off apple juice, but it sure would be nice to have, you know, a couple $1,000s off each pallet. So then that money is going to go straight towards doing the loan, because I have got to make some headways on this loan. Okay, let's get these stacked up. And I hope in FS22 that the hand movement and stuff is more finessed, like stacking things. And I hope it's a little more finessed than what it is right now, because it's really tricky sometimes to get these pallets to turn and rotate the way you want them to. Okay, so that's up on there. Keep up. There we go. Back up just a little bit. So I can get, no, you do not slide off the forks. No. Stay on. Alright. It's over to area here so we can make apple juice. Okay, those are delivered. So that takes care of the apples for now. Let's see if we can get that maple syrup to start spawning. So we can get that sold. It's down on that piece of land, evidently. So we'll do that. And this should start kicking out pallets of maple syrup that we got to keep on top of because it only spawns like 2 or 3, maybe 4, before it's full. So we're going to have to stay on top of that too. Which is alright, we can do it. Alright, so back it up. This, and we can direct sell this, so that's going to be nice. I don't have to put it into any production or anything. Okay, maple syrup is this middle. Come on. Crash into the tent. Not sure where the sell point is on here, so I have to kind of like play with it. Get off the tractor! Out loud! Okay, where's your sell point? Put you the wrong way. Did I put you the right way? I don't know where. There it is, over here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and mark. Oh, I'm not going to mark. It's on the right, left-hand side. Okay, so we got $700 for that 1 pallet of maple syrup, so that's pretty good. Now we should have some more cheese in here too that we need to take care of. And I have this trailer parked here because the milk was too much. I went over to the farm with that trailer and got the rest of the milk, and it was too much for this production to handle. Holy cheese. Alright, let's get this in here. So we're going to be earning quite a bit of money off this cheese. If I could quit throwing it on the ground first. I get a hold of it. Come on. There you go. So this is both Parmesan and Manchego, I believe. Not sure which one is which, because I don't know if they have different colors on them. But this can be a little tedious trying to these single cheeses into the containers, but it's nice. It's a different way of doing productions. You're not always stuck in a tractor, which is nice. And once we get this, we should have a pretty penny. Because if this is all Manchego cheese, which I think it is, yep, queso Manchego, it's going to be a pretty pound of money here, which I'm going to put directly towards the, and you're full. Okay, so let's go ahead and, I don't have any pallet jacks or anything, so I'm going to have to manhandle this out of here. And then I'll pick it up with the tractor and make it look official, but I got to get it out of the door. Right, so, and the trailer's in the way, but I'll work around it. See if I can drive over this. Alright, so, go up and snag this. Don't know if I can get this flat enough at this angle to go under this pallet. Yep, I did. Okay, good. It worked. Alright, let's go sell this first container of cheese after I try to lose it off the forks again. Okay, first container of cheese. We're at 50,506. First container of cheese is going to give us... I don't know, because it's not taking it. Why is it not taking it? Because it's on the forks? Probably. Okay, drop her down. And push it over just a little bit, unintentionally. Oh, $25,000 in 1 pallet of cheese. Okay, and this is empty, so I'm going to pull it out of there. So $25,000 goes directly towards the loan immediately. Let's go up to loan, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25,000 went straight towards the loan. Oh wait, I just borrowed 25,000. I just do. Yeah, I borrowed 25,000. Stupid idiot. All right, so now we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. Sold it. Got it all straightened out. I'm just going to manhandle this back into the production area because this is all just a plastic container. See if I need to take any more rennet. I think it does. It's taking the bottles, so go ahead and add that in. Okay, it must be full again. Alright, so we have another batch of cheese to put in here. So get it to quit climbing on everything would be awesome. Because this cheese is going to be really start kicking out cheese now. And if I can get a bigger herd of both sheep and cows going, I'm going to be rolling in the money fast. And Manchego cheese is very, very good paying cheese. What is the current price on it? Let's see. Manchego cheese is where on this list? Sheep cheese. That's not sheep cheese. Manchego, there it is. $28,000 per pallet. So yeah, we're making pretty darn good money off of that. So I want to keep this going. Will you stop climbing on tables, please? Sheepers, creepers. Alright, so we have at least 2 loads of cheese here, I think. So that should be another 75,000 total off that loan, and that's going to make a big difference. Big, 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 big difference. So, table's filling up faster, and I can put it in the tub. Grrr. Alright. Thanks. I emptied it, it fills up again. Dang it. Alright. So we've got cheese coming out the ears right at the moment, but that's awesome. I can actually make some headways on this now. And we're not selling at peak price either on this cheese. If we were selling at peak price, it'd be like in the 29,000. So now keep in mind, I did have to use a different sheep pen with this, and I had to mod the production because it's only the dairy sheep pack that works with this officially. So this is a modded version of the, because it normally wouldn't take cow's milk. Okay, another 25,000. Let's repay that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25,000 down. Get some more. This is making headways on that loan. I love it. I just knew if I could get this up and running, we'd be set. Because it's just so valuable of cheese. And the farming is going to take second nature to it because it's going to be all going to feed our animals and keep them happy and healthy. And a little bit here and there. And it's going to give me a chance to play with potatoes or sugar beets or something like that and make some pig food. It's going to give me some chance to do that. Which I need to get more pig food, which I don't know how much that is going to cost me. So it's going to take some time to get this going. But I want you guys to understand, I have not cheated any money in. I have not done anything like that. So it's just the fact that you gotta pick the right productions and get that going. So it just sucks that I had to modify this interactive production to take regular milk instead of sheep's milk. And it was a problem of one was sheep's milk and one was milk sheep, and I couldn't get it to work if I switched it over, so I was missing something obvious in the XML. So I just decided to take it down to sheep, or regular milk. So it's not official, but it works, and at this point, I don't care. I just want to get this playthrough going forward and make some headways in it. So yeah, that's full again. Let's go do some more. Arg! Will ya quit getting caught on everything? Grr! Hey, are you not selling? Hello? Sell. There you go. Hey, another 25,000. Let's pay that off. 5. All right, so we're down to 625,000 on our loan. So we're doing well in kicking off that thing. Get up there and get this cheese. I'm gonna try and clean off the desk here full of cheese, and then I'm gonna go turn my attention back to mowing and baling and selling other stuff. So we're gonna be paying off this in no time flat now that I've got the cheese up and running. But the cheese up and running was the big thing that I had to struggle with. It's getting enough sheep, getting enough cows, getting all the equipment updated, enough that I could make official updates to everything. And now I need to make sure both of my herds grow so I can keep the level of production going that I currently have, which is an amazing amount of money from it. So, right. What's in there? Just about done collecting all the cheese for now, and I think I'm going to be low on milk, so I need to get the milk over here again. I was kind of waiting for the sheep to give me a full pallet of milk. They are very slow producers, which is why I want to make the herd bigger. Not sure how many animals I can hold in that pen. I need to look. Okay, so this is all the cheese we're going to sell. We're going to get it sold and call it good. Okay, another 19. So I'm going to put 15 of that towards the loan. 3. We're down to 610. That makes a big difference in our loan situation. Back in here, and then we make sure the milk gets brought over. Okay, so that's taken care of here. Now, how much capacity do I have in here? Manchego cheese. And I don't even have the Parmesan running. Okay. That's okay. Parmesan doesn't sell for anywhere near as good as Manchego does, so I can hold 12,000. So let's go ahead and get things do I have? Sheep milk. See, the sheep are extremely slow producers. Milk. Guys, add in production. Are you baby soon or just sitting still? You're 60% in production. So you are very slow. Very, very slow in making babies. Grr. Speed up. Okay, so the main milk is going to be from the cows then, because the cows are producing much more milk. A much faster pace than this is. But I need to get the rest of that milk into the production. I think there's only like 5,000 or 6,000 units left in. But I need to get it in production. So we're making significant increase now in productions. And then with the 50,000, I think I'm going to try and upgrade the equipment just a little bit more. I'm not exactly sure what that entails, and I'm not going to be able to back straight with this. Let's try again. I want to upgrade. Actually, I need to find something that we can use to pick up bales with. That's going to be a big thing, because I can't keep borrowing Evelyn's equipment. So, I can, but I don't want to. I'm going to go ahead and hook this up to the truck so I can take it back to the... I don't know how much milk we have, so it's got to save. Only 2,000, so I'm not even going to take it back to the farm yet. Let's get around the truck, because I parked in the middle of the lot again. Get this picked up. So we're making wonderful headways on our loan now, which is amazing. I love this idea. Put this away. horses are taken care of. The apples are taken care of. I'll wait until tomorrow to collect more. I'm gonna double check water. So where's the water level at? Water is doing good on both. That one. So it's the other way. 34 on that one. Okay, so we're good for water for a little bit. And we have another pallet of stuff here. I'm just going to slide it over to the side so I don't have to come down here every hour a day to... I'm just going to close up productions and leave that up here because I need to get back to the mowing. So that is taken care of. Come down tomorrow morning and check on the cheese, sell some more, and I'll bring more milk down with me then too. I will bring this trailer back to the farm because I'll have like 3,000 units of milk to bring back down, which is too much for the little gator. Gator only holds 2,000. So gator's a very slow process because I started out doing that and it took way too long. So we're gonna do this. And I need to work on getting more pig feed too, because I'm getting low on pig feed again. So I'll probably look at buying that in bulk if I can. Be a little bit cheaper, I think. Get that going. And let's see. Take a look at the contracts as soon as I get back to the farm. Take a look at getting our little garden plots producing something too, which I can do a distribute on those and it'll go right to the production that's in my garage. That's fine. Put it there. And excuse me, and we'll be able to sell that. And I don't know why this field here, this cornfield, has not been replanted. It's already April. Usually that will be taken care of by now. I may have to reset it in the yeah, sure. Reset it in the dev menu just to get it to jumpstart something else. Because I could look and see if there's a contract on that, but I don't have a corn header, and that Alice Chalmers does not have a header attachment for it. It's only the grain header, so I can't do it without leasing the equipment, which is really, really expensive. So, wait, but that there, put the pickup away, move eggs out of the way. And I'm just going to stockpile the eggs because they only seem to produce one little chunk on a pallet at a time. I don't know what the problem is with this barn, but they won't produce any more eggs on that pallet until I move. It's weird. Okay, and I think my pig feed is empty. Yep, the silo's empty. And they have 18,000, so that should keep them going. These guys are happy. They need more straw. Let's do that. Let's go get straw real quick. Couple bales. And we'll give them a bale of straw just to keep them happy and keep producing manure, because I can always take that manure up to the apple trees. Keep them going. I'm going to use what I can on my grass fields and stuff, but the rest is going to have to go on to using granular fertilizer. I'm gonna have to spawn them out silo. Come on, where's my spawn? There it is. Round mill straw. Put... Nope, not hay, straw. I want just one. And it's in the back. Great. Instead of digging that one out, I'm going to take this one I have over here. Cows. Let's take that, because the cows are full. Cows? What are you doing up here? Get out of here. Little buggers. I don't know why they're clipping through so bad, but they're clipping through into the barn upper to the barn really bad. So, all right, let's go. Let's give them to the piggies. Make them happy. Excuse my throat. All of a sudden, I'm getting a big clog of junk in my throat, so I can't talk and breathe very good. All right, take some straw. Come on, baby, take that straw. We have to get stuck. Now, are you milling or are you just sitting there? Let's see. Take any more? No, we're just going to leave that sit there because it's going to gradually fill up as they mess up their stuff. So we're going to leave that sit. Jump back in. And let's check on the amount of feed I have in the cows right now. I'm just going to leave this here. It's faster to just run. That way I don't have to drive it all the way back. Feed we have in the cows right now is 30,000. And I have 50,000 in store. So that's perfectly happy. They're happy. I've got straw. I've got milk. I've got 2,000 units. Hay, I've got plenty of. I've got everything I need in here. I need to up my cows. How much? Yeah, bull, I hear you. How much is it to buy a cow or two? And I'm running brown Swiss. 2,100. Yeah, I'm gonna buy 5 more cows. That'll get you $10,000. Actually, I'm gonna go 15 cows. Actually, no, I'm not gonna go 15 cows. It's 30,000. Let's go 10. 10 more cows. Perfect. Buy them. And I had them delivered. So now we have a bigger herd. Yeah, I hear ya. And we can hold 45 in here. So I'm going to gradually be increasing this so I can get more stuff increased. And now I'm going to have to ramp up my production of TMR because that's going to take a lot more feed. But now we have a decent amount of cows. And I need to do that with the sheep too if they don't have babies really soon, because I need to have the production going. And I need to keep that cheese going because that cheese is going to make the difference in the world for me getting this paid off. Grass is done being mowed here. I'm going to get her started mowing the other field. And then I'm going to come back and do the windrowing and all that stuff. Now that we've got everything else taken care of, I can do that. And then we should be able to have a nice sale of off this field. And I have a little thing of barley growing over there, and then the other field back there I think is either wheat or barley. So I'm going to make one trip around the field to make sure she has a border, because sometimes they have a trouble getting stuck over here. Get the mowing done, then we can make more bales. We have the more money coming in from there. I'm going to need TMR. Holy cow, lots of stuff going on. Hopefully I won't have to do many contracts this year because I'll have enough productions going that I'm going to be busy enough the way it is. See? And I'm hoping Carrie can continue to work with me. I know she's going to be getting ready to her second year of schooling soon. like in August, October, whatever. But she said she wants to work with me all summer, so that's amazing. Chris, I haven't heard anything from since middle of the winter. He said he wanted to come back, but he was unsure if he could or not because of his schedules. So we're just gonna have to deal with that. And then eventually I want to upgrade my equipment if I can, a little bit more. Just keep going, because that's the only way this loan's going to get paid off, and I'm going to have this farm up and running like it should. So, it's the only way. Just get over that last little bit. Okay, this is actually starting to turn around now. Hopefully I can keep this kind of momentum going, because it would be amazing if I could. Okay, up and get turned. And then I need to, like I said, I need to look for something that I can use to pick up bales. I like the mechanical lifters. I don't like the auto load, so I'm going to look for something like that. It's going to be a pretty penny, though. Maybe I'll just lease it every time I need it. So that way we can have, you know, full ability, because I can't keep borrowing from Evelyn. I need to start standing on my own feet for stuff. So it's just one of those things. Just nice to see that loan going down. Definitely feels good. Alright, I'm going to get Carrie turned around here. I'm going to go take her up to the edge of the field so she has the long edge. So this tractor will not stay in fourth gear for nobody. Get her started on the long edge. She won't get confused and get across the other grass fields again. See. Alright. End up and down. Giddy up, go. Might have a little bit of touch up to do because I don't think I have it quite straight here. She's gonna do it in third gear. Whatever, I'll have her doing that. I'm gonna work on other stuff. Like continuing to feed containers into, not containers, bales into the feed production. Lots and lots going on. Well, let me look and see what I have for contracts. Is there anything new? Plowing, sowing, fertilizing. I can't afford either one of them. I can't afford to do the fertilizing or the sowing because they cost too much money. 17. 17 is the, isn't it? It is. How much does that lease for? 17. Leases for $600 a day. Maybe. There's other fields that are costing a lot less, though. Let's see. What do we have that's real close that we can do? We've that one. We could do field 16, which is 16 for or per day for leasing. That's 500, so it's not much better. I'll have to think about that. That could be a possibility that we can lease another field and really ramp up production on sales and things. But we'll see. See what's the best. All right. Beautiful little day at late April. Going to town. Speed up. Get my jog on. Alright, so I need to put you away. Put you up in the barn. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Put you up in the bale barn for now. And then we're gonna get the Massey tractor and see if I can offload that TMR that's already made into the silo. Catch you. Kill you. And then I should be able to dump it right into the silo. Nice. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to happen. It's only 8,000 liters at a time, but it works very, very well doing it that way. Starter filling up while it goes back down. And off again. I'm trying to clear out the TMR so I can get more product into the mixer. And if it comes to a point that I get too much TMR, then I can sell the TMR too. It's not like I have to hang on to it. So I'm not going to go crazy mixing TMR, but I want to keep the production going so I have plenty of food for my cows. How much more TMR do I have in here? Okay, it needs more product, so that's perfect. Dump that. Because I don't have the tractors automatically staying on. So we'll do that. And I'm actually going to shut the TMR mixer off temporarily to do the baling and stuff. So it's not sitting there going, I'm out of productions. TMR at... Fixed rations. We'll turn that off temporarily. Get the windrower. I have plenty of hay, so I'm going to make this batch, or this round of baling into, yeah, that. And I can't remember which one's which. Let me look in the store. Let's see. Red one's the windrower. So I need red one. Okay, will you get out of the stuck in the wall? And get out of the wall. Thank you. Grr. Alright, get this done. This windrowed up so I can get it baled. It's that tree, so I don't get out of the way so I can see tree, please. I don't like the new version of trees they did in this game because it used to be you could see through them just enough that you didn't have to keep adjusting your camera. But with FS22 they did something different that made it so you can't see out through the trees at all anymore. It's just like you have a blank wall in front of you. Okay. Stuff picked up. Get her baled and get some more money off the silage. I'm going to keep probably 20-25 bales on hand, and then the rest is all going to go to selling. Because I need as much money as I can get to get this paid off. This is working well. I'm busy, busy, busy. Love it. The most positive thing we've had in this farm for a while is everything is up to date enough that I can make things work. I don't have to struggle with constant problems and lack of equipment. And I talked with Evelyn a couple days ago about possibly planting potatoes and see what she thought about that. She said potatoes are good, but prices are okay for the amount, but potatoes are very, very slow to harvest with smaller equipment. It's like one or two at a time, and that's not something I really favor doing. So I'm going to be thinking about that, but don't know what extent I'm going to do, because making your own pig feed is stupid expensive because you need so many products, and I can't grow all the products that I need and actually get it mixed or mixed up right. So I'm just going to be bulk buying for the pigs. But unless the pigs make good money, I'm not going to bother keeping too many on hand, because they are very expensive to raise. If I had a production that would actually make them into bacon or meat, or meat product of some sort, something other than just straight selling, it would be amazing. But I don't have that installed on this map. I don't want to install it on the map because there's already enough productions on it. So we're just going to do what we have. And I see Carrie missed a chunk, so I'm going to have to go back and get that. It's not going to make a huge difference in the grass, but it looks terrible. Let's go check on the sheep milk again. I want to try and get that cheese, keep it running as smoothly as possible. And we'll take what milk we have over there. Not going to have... Oops, wrong way. I'm going to hook up different to that trailer. Learn how to back. Jeepers. Jeepers creepers. There we go. Fill her up. What we have, 2,400 is a little bit, not much, but hey, it works. You blocked by. Let's go check on the mower and the thing. She's blocked by something. Let's go figure it out. Workers, workers, workers. Oh, they're blocked on each other. Okay, that's not so bad. I can fix that. Why you're going all the way down there, I do not know. Man! I swear to God, these people just don't get it. No, just don't get it. I'm gonna put it right there. Frickin' workers. You get them started and they just don't know how to do anything. I'm gonna take this down to the milk parlor. Or milk processing. Cheese processing, milk processing, whatever the hell it's called. Take it over there, get it done. Keep that production running. Maybe go get a few more bottles of rennet. I don't think I'll need it, but I don't know. Sneak across on the edge of the guy's field up here, as I feel like it. And at market. But for what product? Great demand. Grr. Right. The milk up in there. This production going. Get the sheep milk out of their pallet into here, I wonder. Let's see if I can, because sheep are not producing as fast as they should, and it's starting to irritate me. No, can't. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and they should be having lambs anytime soon, I think. Okay, let's see. 21. Their production rate is slow as molasses. Yeah, you're slow. Start having them babies. Okay. And back this in there, even though I'm not very good at backing with the pickup. But do it anyway. If I can just get it to clear the doorway, that would be amazing. There. There. Now straighten out. Alright, there we go. Load that. That's perfect. That's something they should never have done, is put the production in the inside, or the put the trigger inside the building right here, because it's very hard to get to. I'm gonna go ahead and put some more rennet in. Okay, it doesn't need any more at the moment. It's producing cheese. We'll go ahead and empty our table. I think I ran it out of milk is the problem. But now that we have a bigger herd of cows, we should be able to make a lot better stuff. So, alright, so the production is doing good. Why are you not kicking out the cheese? Spawning. Alright, so it's just in between producing them. Close the door. There you go. That's good to go. Sheep are happy. Apples. Juice should be spawning something. Let's see. Set it to spawning. That should actually be kicking out right, I think. It does start spawning. So we'll leave that there. Kick the apple productions here. Very, very slow. Which is fine. I'm not too worried about it. Apples are producing. They're bags of apples. Horses are an investment that I would just as soon not have, but gotta do what you gotta do. You know? Check their feed. Well, check on horses. Make sure they have everything they need to be healthy now. So their stuff should be gaining. Don't know why it's not working like it should, but whatever. Leave them go. They're not really my horses, so Funny how I have to pay for not really my horses, but whatever. Okay, let's go. Take this back to the farm, and hopefully those two will have the hayfield done so I can bale it, or the grass mowed so I can bale it and get it done. Hopefully, we'll see. And I need to order some pig feed, so let's go order the pig feed. Stop over at Johnson's and get it ordered, delivery, and then we'll get it put in the silo so we have it. Not go too fast whipping into town here. Alright, I'll just park here so I'm kind of out of the way. Okay. It's all ordered, and I'm going to get up here. Oh, they said they'd deliver it out to the farm, and they're probably going to beat me back, but that's okay. Not too worried about it. Cut my corner because I can't drive with beans. This back. And again, that mower is stuck on a tree. Really? If you would go the short distance I told you, you wouldn't be stuck on a tree. Stupid workers. And yes, that counts Carrie, because I know I've talked about her being the worker here, but crying out loud, you have all of this that's already been mowed, and you're still having issues. Are you going to do this again if I turn you this way? I usually end up doing everything myself in the long run. Alright. Go to it, Carrie. See if you can do it right this time. Nope. Still didn't do it right. Really? Why is it so hard for you people to do this? I don't understand. I guess I'll be more by myself. Grr. That kind of work. She's gonna be fired pretty soon. Can't figure out how to mow a field. That's done. And touch up this little tiny bit I missed up here. I could go clean up the market. I'm gonna get the wind started again though. Okay, let's go do that. Get the wind started. Hopefully they won't have quite as many problems as Carrie did trying to do this. Get on the tractor. And run back down to the other tractor. Get you moved. And then I will see you guys in the next episode, because I'm going to get all the baling done, and I'll pick it up when the wrapping is done. And we're going to do it from there, because I'm going to try and shorten up some of these episodes a little bit so they're not quite so long. Because they are getting, you know, pretty long. Most people don't like the 1.5 hour videos. I'm trying to keep them under an hour, but it cuts a lot of stuff out. So we're just going to get and not run over this lady. And boy, girl, whatever you are, I'm not sure. We'll go ahead and get this back up here, wash it out, put it away, switch over to the baler, get that done, and we'll go from there. So I will see you guys in the next episode.